guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new, welcome. Today I'm gonna be doing another video tutorial. It's gonna be about embroidery, and I'm gonna be using my single little embroidery machine. I can't wait to share this with you, so let's go at it. I'm using a Brilliance Essentials, and this is gonna be a demonstration on how you can edit a file or a design that you like, but you want to add or take off elements from it. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go to my file right here, and I'm gonna start with the original one that I got, that I used as a template to do the change. Is this one right here. So this one has black and amazing, and I got this file because I really liked it, and I made a shirt. So when I saw this design, I decided that I wanted to take advantage of the file and keep the amazing part and create my own version of the design. For the most part, when you purchase a file, the digitizer attaches the parts together or the elements, and then you have to usually, at least me, I had to use Stitch Artist 1, 2, or 3 to edit the elements that I want to change. I was very surprised when I noticed that these ones, you can easily click on the object spanner right here and you can move it. I said, okay, so that was easy. So I was able to do this using just Embroider's Essentials. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna click here on my right panel, which is the panel that all the elements of the designs are at. And I'm gonna right click, and I'm gonna go ahead, let me do it again, because you have to do it from the panel right here. And I'm gonna go to my keyboard and delete the end. And I'm gonna delete. So I wanted to do a design that will include mom because we are coming close to Mother's Day. So I went ahead and I clicked the letter creator, and I'm gonna start with mom first. So I'm gonna go mom. These are the fonts that come with Brilliance Essentials. They're free, so you are able to make it as big as they allow you without worrying about the size right here. When you purchase fonts from outside sources, for the most part, you're not supposed to make it bigger than 120%, because then they will distort. But this one, you can make it as big as Brilliance allows you. Okay. So I used the word mom, and then I went ahead and I wanted to say amazing mom. So I just gonna click this one right here, and I'm gonna move it out of the way. I'm gonna go to the panel right here, click this part, and then I'm gonna place it on the top. And then I'm gonna click here, and I'm gonna place it right here. It is so easy to do. So now I want to make this one a little bit larger. I usually like to do designs for a shirt at least 11 inches in width. So I'm just gonna go all the way to 11. Okay, right here. And then I think this looks good. Put it a bit lower. I'm gonna select the whole thing, center it, and make sure that the mom and the word amazing are also square out. So I'm just gonna go center in page, and apply. So it moved the mom to the center. Okay, that's how I came out with it. I want to change the color on the word mom to a pink color. And yeah, let me choose another one because that's too bright of a pink color. I think I'm gonna use this one right here. Right to light. Let me see if I can get a better one. Okay. I will leave it with the electric one. Okay, so that's the design that I came up with. I became all excited about it, and I said, let me just keep creating another one using this element that says amazing. So this one is already designed, so I don't have to keep it. So let me go and close this in. I can leave it open. I'm gonna go back here and I'm gonna show you the other one that I did. Was this one, Amazing Mama. And I did exactly the same thing. My husband liked this one. I'm gonna make these t-shirts for family members for Mother's Day. Yeah, my husband liked this one. I think I'm gonna make the word mama a little bit larger. Let me edit and ungroup because I grouped it together. Click here. I'm gonna make it a little bit bigger. Yeah, I think that's better. And I'm gonna go ahead and center it because I changed it. Make sure that it's centering page. And I'm gonna center the word mama as well. And remove that a little bit, okay? So yeah, so that's the second one that I did. So I'm gonna do mom and mama. And then I came out with another idea. Let me go ahead and group this. So this is group. So I'm gonna show you the other one that I did. I think it's all the way at the end. I made Latina and Amazing too. I'm gonna make that for me in the future, in the near future. Latina, and let me show you. Latina and Amazing. I did that one, but I did this one to embroider in a hat. I'm gonna embroider this into a hat. Yeah, so let me close that because I'm not gonna work on that now. Let me go back. I did another one. I went crazy with the whole idea, guys. This one. And this one I'm gonna make, I'm gonna do it on this video. Puerto Rican and Amazing. So yeah, guys, it's so easy. It was so easy. Let me see if I enlarge this one right here. Yeah, 11 in width. I haven't decided which one I'm gonna make with you guys, Amazing Mom or Amazing Mama. I don't know. You'll see when we move to the craft table which one I chose to do. Yes, guys, so this is what I wanted to show you, how easy it is to use Embrilliance to edit some of your files. Now, if you encounter a file, an embroidery file that is difficult, all you have to do is purchase Enthusiast. Enthusiast will allow you to also do what I did. That is one of the levels of Embrilliance software. And also you can use Stitch Artist 1 and up. It's very easy. Let me give you a view. Let's say I want to eliminate this, which I'm not going to though. I'm gonna go ahead and click right here. This will allow me to open Enthusiast, and it will give me this icon right here in the corner. It looks like a half a circle. I'm gonna click it, and it's gonna do this for me. And all I had to do is circle, click left on my mouse, and I'm gonna circle whatever I don't want in here, okay? And then you hit delete and it will take it off. Let me go back because I'm gonna use this file, okay? So this is what I've been doing with some files that I buy that I want to edit and change whatever I want to change on them, okay? I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna go to the craft table and I'm going to start working on these t-shirts. Yeah, so I'm gonna use my pooling for one of the t-shirts and then I also gonna be using my Ricoma for the other one. Oh my gosh, guys, I decided to edit my design once more, and instead of having straight font embroidery, I decided to do an applique font. This font is from Design by Juju. Let me see if I can find the name in case you're interested. It's called Design by Juju Classic Artisan 2, and I'm using the 3 inches one. So it's Classic Artisan 2, all right? So I just want to let you know that so that you can see how it looks. And I think it looks a little bit more complete. And I like it a lot, all right? So I just wanted to let you know. I don't know if I'm gonna do the mom with a different applique or leave it as is. You'll see once we start getting the shirts ready for embroidering, okay? Since we're going to be working with Applique, and I'm sure there's a lot of people here that are new to Applique. I have received a lot of questions about explaining Applique step by step for new subscribers. I'm gonna give an explanation. And the first thing that you're gonna do in Brilliance is that I'm gonna go to the stitch simulator, and I'm gonna explain step by step how Applique works. So we already chose the Applique file or font, which is this one right here, the word mama. And so the next thing you're gonna do is that you're going to make sure that you have all the colors that you want your font to be, because you can switch the color of the satin stitch. You can fix the color of this stitching right here. You don't have to keep this exact colors when it comes to this particular design. Now, when it says simple applique, which you don't have none of these elements, you have to pick the color of the satin stitch that you want on your design. You don't have to keep the colors that the design come with, all right? So I'm gonna go here to the stitch simulator, and I'm gonna go slowly so that you can see the first thing is gonna happen is gonna embroider the straight embroidery. This is not an applique, so I'm gonna skip this step right here. And then it's going to, once I do that, it's going to give me the what is called the position. This is like a straight embroidery that will tell me where I'm gonna place my applique. So this is just a placement stitch. It's gonna tell you exactly where you're gonna place the fabric. Once this is done, the machine is gonna stop. It's very important to know that for applique, you need to have different color for different steps, because that is what tells the machine to stop. It will give you a chance to switch the color of the thread that you're gonna use for the applique, and it's give you time to get your fabric. So you're gonna get your fabric, you're gonna place it on top of this area right here. And once you do that, you're gonna go ahead and start your machine again, and the machine is gonna do the next step, which is called tack down. That means that it's gonna embroider on top of that placement stitch, and it's gonna secure the fabric in place. That's what it's doing right now. Okay. So now that you have that done, you're gonna go ahead. This is gonna stop because you finished the tack down. You're gonna trim the fabric around. Now the next step, which is gonna be a different color, is gonna be the color that you chose for the satin stitch. So my satin stitch is gonna be pink. So that's the color you're gonna see next on your embroidery machine. So now we're gonna start doing the satin stitch. So we are doing all the satin stitch. In this case, these have an additional element. So the machine is gonna stop after it's done with this satin stitch, and then you're gonna stop here. It's gonna stop here, the machine is gonna stop, and then you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna switch the color to the next color. In this case, I chose white. I'm gonna enlarge this so that you can see, okay, better. Let me go back here so that you can see. Let me go back. So once you switch the color to the white color, in this case, it's gonna start stitching this beautiful detail on top of the fabric as well. So guys, I'm gonna go to the craft table. I'm gonna meet you over there, and we're gonna start embroidering these t-shirts, okay? So see you in a little bit. I'm here at the craft table, and we're gonna get started. So I have already hooped the shirt. This is an 8x11 hoop, and I'm gonna be using my Pullen EOC06. And this embroidery machine has a max embroidery field of about 8x11. And I printed out the design from Embrilliance, because this is the way that I make sure that I can get to the center and make sure that it's you know, right where I want it. Yes, and I'm gonna be using heat transfer vinyl. I already removed the carrying sheet, which is like a plastic cover that it comes with. You don't want to embroider on top of it, so all you have to do is peel it and remove it. I'm sure that if you follow my channel, you've seen me done this a lot. For those who are new to embroidery and have not seen any of my video, you can check my video library, and you can go ahead and watch some videos that I have on how do I prepare the vinyl to be used for embroidery. It's very simple. This just like fabric, but we're gonna be using like that, right? A lot of people have asked me about these rings that I'm using around here. They think it's a special item for embroidery, but it's not. Actually, you can say it's about embroidery, but not for the garment like I use it. These are, they call thread huggers, and they are sold in a big bag. I get them from Amazon, but I'm sure you could probably get them in any other embroidery store. I'm not sure. I always seen it at Amazon. And I had these for years. They last forever. And what they do is that once you use the thread, you don't want to be unraveling where you store your thread. You're gonna hug it. You're gonna put it around and it holds the thread in place. But they are perfect for this because it helps me to keep the garment away from the hoop. I use it for onesies when I'm using smaller hoop. I use it for any kind of garment that I need to clear from the embroidery field. Okay, so because I have had a lot of questions, and it is a great idea. I don't remember who I saw doing this because I have had this for years, at least 3 to 4 years. And I have used it for this purpose and also for my thread. Okay, I just wanted to clear that out. What else? So yeah, these projects, like I mentioned on the intro that I did, explaining what I'm gonna do, has 5 color changes. But what I'm gonna do is that for the position and the tack down, or placement and tack down, I'm gonna be using the same color thread. I'm not gonna change it. I'm just gonna start the machine again when it's time to do the tack down, because it makes no difference. For those who are new, and I would suggest just to follow the colors that they give you, because that way you know that you're supposed to stop, do the change of the fabric, place the fabric in place and tack it down. Sometimes when you're new, if you don't change the color, it doesn't tell you that you need to put the fabric down, and it's very easy to miss. So in my case, because I've been doing this for a long time, I know that the step is gonna do the placement, it's gonna embroider the tack down line and then the fabric. But I'm not gonna change the color. So if you see me that I don't switch the color after the placement stitches, you know that I'm gonna use the same thread color, okay? But it's gonna be a very easy design to embroider because it's only have the 5 color changes and it's very straightforward, okay? So that's what I wanted to let you know. Let me see what else. Also, if you saw my video last week, I was telling you that I am doing a project, not a tutorial for a video, just for me to have fun, and I was working on the design by Juju, and I was gonna do the April, and then I'm gonna follow with May and so forth. So I completed it yesterday. This is a small sampler that they're doing month by month, and look at how cute. I'm loving it. It was very easy. This is this is the 8 by 12 size design. I decided to keep it as a hanger like this. You can purchase another embroidery file that give you a design of a little house, just to place this on top. And if you don't know about it, you can watch Designs by Juju tutorials. They will tell you what I'm talking about. But it's like a nice house that you can add it. It will make the design bigger, but I think I'm gonna, for my first one, do it like this and hang it like this. But it is so cute. They started putting out these designs in January of this year. So you will have January, February, March, and April. I haven't done any one from January up to this one. So I started in April. So I'm kind of behind. I know we are in May. But I have already cut May, and I'm gonna start working on it this coming weekend, hopefully. Okay, but I just wanted to show you that I did it, and it's very cute. I have not done many in the hoop projects, believe it or not. As long as I've been embroidering, I have never worked in this kind of project, and believe me guys, it's a lot of fun. So I just wanted to let you know that. Okay, so enough talking. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna get the embroidery machine ready. I'm gonna hook the garment into the machine, and we're gonna start the embroidery project. Okay, and once it starts the applique design, I'm gonna just let you know exactly how to do it for those who are new to embroidery. If you are already experienced embroiderer, you know how it goes. All right, so guys, I can't wait to start, so let's go at it. All right, I already traced the design, but for those who are new to embroidery, I'm gonna go to the tracing. You need to trace your design and make sure you have the proper size of design to fit the hoop. It doesn't matter if your design said a number, or this is the size of the design, you automatically pick the hoop that you think is gonna fit. Just to be on the safe side, always trace your design using the feature on your embroidery machine that says trace. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm going to trace it one more time. And what the needle does is just go around and let you know that it's clearing your design, okay? That's all it's doing, all right? And obviously you can see that the needle is clear from the side of the hoop. You don't want your needle, I'm trying to straighten this right here because I noticed there's a little bump on the fabric, so I'm trying to make sure that it's flat as I want it. Anyway, you want to make sure that the needle is not going to hit the hoop. We're going to start with a white thread because we're going to be embroidering the first part of the design that is just, you notice here, I think you can see the screen, the word amazing, and then the arrow. And that is not an applique, that is straight embroidery. So it's going to be white and then yellow. Okay, so guys, let's get started. In this machine, you have to press ready first and then start. Oh, I need to lower the needle. Okay. I mean the foot. Okay, so let's get started. I'm gonna move the camera so that you can have a better view because I noticed that you cannot see. So I'm gonna be moving around. Okay. I'm gonna keep it here. I'll see you at the end when this first part is already finished, okay? This is looking very nice. I have it at 600 stitches per minute. I mean, it's a dense design, satin stitch design. It's looking very, very nice. Yeah, so this is a screen right here. It tells you exactly where the stitches are embroidering. If you notice this red dot in here, so we have all this way to go. Okay, we'll finish it up. Oops, I'm sorry, I moved the camera. I'm holding the camera with my hand. Let me go back a little bit. Yeah, let me put the pointer because my fat finger was in the way. And we're gonna have the G now and then the arrow. All right? So we started embroidering the G right now. So I already switched the color for the next step, which is the arrow. So we're gonna get started. Okay, so we are done with this. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna switch the thread color to the next one. And yeah, what I'm gonna do also is that I am not gonna follow the steps right here. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to switch it to the pink right here. And I'm gonna leave it there for the placement and tag down. And that way I don't have to be switching back and forth. If you're new, I would just suggest, like I mentioned before, to follow the steps so that you have an idea what step comes next, okay? I switched the thread to the pink. I'm gonna go ahead and start the next step, which is the placement stitch for the applique design, all right? So I'm gonna press start. Okay, so now it's gonna tell me to switch to the next color, but if you notice this embroidery machine, I'm gonna move the camera. It gives you a reminder to go to the next color, but I'm not gonna switch, but I still gonna say okay so that we can continue. So I press okay, and then I can go ahead and place the fabric. If you're using fabric, in my case, it's gonna be the vinyl. So I'm gonna lift up the foot. And I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna cover the whole design, okay? Everything. I always cut the piece a little bit bigger than what it designs measures, just to make sure that everything is covered. Because once you start this, and if you don't have enough, you won't be able to fix it. It's gonna be a whole mess, okay? So I'm gonna push down the embroidery foot. And we're gonna hit start. Let me see, I had this. I usually use like a stick like that, something to help me to make sure that the vinyl doesn't move, because sometimes it tends to move. When it's vinyl, the fabric, no, but the vinyl tends to move sometimes. So. Okay. Once it does this first stitching, I don't have to worry about going anywhere, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and let this go because we're going to be doing all the steps without me removing the vinyl. I'm gonna be removing the vinyl at the end when all the satin stitch is completed and everything. I find that to be the easier way to removing the vinyl. If you are using fabric, then you have to, when these steps is done, remove the hoop out of the machine, trim the fabric around, and then place the hoop back into onto the embroidery machine, and then press start to do the satin stitch. But because this is vinyl, I don't need to do that step. I'm gonna wait for everything to be completed, and then I'm gonna rip the vinyl away. It's gonna be a very easy process. You're gonna see me doing that, okay? But remember, if you're using fabric, You cannot let it run up to the end. You have to stop once this part is finished, remove the hoop, trim the fabric around, and then place the hoop back and complete the satin stitch, okay? I have a lot of videos when it comes to applique with fabric. So if you are new to embroidery and you have not done applique before, you can watch those videos down on my video library, okay? On my channel, on my video, YouTube channel. Okay, so if you notice right here, it gives me the warning and says, listen, you need to switch to the next color, but I already did, which is gonna be the pink. So I'm gonna press OK. Okay, so now we can continue to the satin stitch. I'm gonna lower the camera a little bit again so that you can have a better view of the whole thing. Because I'm gonna let this go without stopping. I'm gonna run it on a fast mode so that, you know, you don't get bored because it's gonna take time because it's a satin stitch, okay? So let's press start. Let me see if I can do this. You can have a better view. Okay, it's gonna go back to the beginning. We are done. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to remove the hoop and I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to tear off the vinyl around. Okay, so I'll see you at the work table. This is looking so nice. Look how nice, guys. Isn't that pretty? I am done with this part. This is heat transfer vinyl, so I'm gonna press it so that it sticks into the fabric. So I'm gonna get something to cover this. Okay. And these lines that you see here, this is erasable marking pen for sewing, so the heat will make this disappear, okay? And this is hoop burn, and that happens a lot of time when you hoop your garment, it'll go away. What I do is I place some water in it, and it goes away. Let me trim this in here. I am waiting for the mini press to get ready up to temperature so that I can press the vinyl. Okay. Just a little bit of water. Don't ask me what the water does, but it does something. Because, yeah, sometimes I wonder. You see? You don't have to really wet it that much. for the most part, it goes away. Yeah, it's gone. It happens with any hoop that you use. It doesn't matter the type of hoop. The only hoop that it doesn't happen with is the magnetic hoop for single needles. Sometimes the mighty hoop for the multi needles, it does it too, sometimes. Okay, so this is ready to go. Let me just press. Let me see how big it will. I will have to do it in 2 steps because this is not big enough. I have a bigger Cricut heat press, but this is so easy. So I just leave it for 15 seconds. And let me change here. Do the same thing. Okay. And that looks like, this is so nice, guys, isn't it? Let me just apply some heat on the marks. You see how they disappeared? Completely gone? Gone. And the t-shirt is kind of wrinkled, so I'm gonna give it a little press. And then I'll see you back when I'm done, okay? Cut this little thread here. Guys, this is so nice. Let me give you a closer look. Look at how nice. Very, very nice. Right? Okay, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to clean all this mess and I'll see you in a little bit. Guys, we are done with this tutorial. I'm going to show you the results. If you have any questions about the whole process when it comes to the applique or embroidery process, you can leave a comment down below and I will answer those questions for you, okay? Guys, I'm going to show you the shirt. I did the 2 other shirts behind camera and I used my Ricoma embroidery machine because it's a faster process for me. And yeah, so this is the shirt and it does looks amazing. I'm happy that I decided to switch to the applique design instead of the just straight embroidery. So that you know, guys, how easy it is to use heat transfer vinyl instead of a regular fabric. It is the same process and it's very easy to do, okay? So yeah, I love it and I hope that they like it as well. This is the one that I embroidered behind camera. And this one is for me. This is not a gift. This is the one that says Puerto Rican and amazing. Just to show you that when you have a design like this one, you can manipulate it and do your own design, okay? And you can add whatever you wanted to that basic design. So in this case, I placed the font on the top and then the amazing at the bottom, okay? And then the other one that is a gift as well, this one says amazing mom. So I decided to use the word mom instead of mama because this is gonna go for Mother's Day gift and they know each other. So I wanted to make it a little bit different. And in this case, I use fabric. I did not use vinyl. It's the same process, exactly the same process. But like I explained at the intro, on this one, you have to trim the fabric before you start doing the satin stitch, all right? If you have any questions about that, you can go ahead and watch my other videos where I do applique designs, all right? So yeah, and this is beautiful as well. I love the purple. I really like the purple and the combination with the purple and this fabric right here. All right. So guys, this is everything for now. If you have any question about the whole process, let me know below, like I told you before. And I wanted to mention that I have decided to sell my Pullen EOC06. You saw it in action. I have that machine a little bit over a year now. And the reason why I am selling it is not because it's nothing wrong with it. It's because if you follow me, you know that I upgraded my embroidery machine, my single needle, with a Stellar 2 that have even a larger embroidery field. And I don't really need that extra machine. I have my Ricoma, which is a multi-needle, and I have my that was the NQ1700E, which is a 6x10 embroidery field, which I got before I got the Stellar. So at this point, I think I don't need that machine. If you are interested, and if you live on the DC metropolitan area, that means Virginia, Washington, DC, and Maryland, just leave me a message down below on the description box, or send me a message by email. You can find my email on my description box also. Yeah, just let me know. I cannot ship it because it's a very hefty, big machine. So you need to be able to come and pick it up. Okay. And the machine is amazing. I purchased 2 of them. For those who follow me, you know, I have one in Puerto Rico. So every time I go visit to my home over there, I have my craft room over there and I work on that machine, and the machine is amazing. I proved it, right? Amazing. The quality of the embroidery of those machines are incredible. Okay. And yes, so guys, this is everything for now. Again, I will see you soon. If you are new to the channel and you like this kind of content, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, The Crafty Puerto Rican. And also, if you like the content, don't forget to click the thumb up so that YouTube know that you are liking my channel, and they will promote my content even faster. Okay, so guys, thank you for your support. I will see you soon. I will see you later. Bye. Hasta luego.